Hi, I'm Steve from Marshall Amplifier and I'm here at Fair Deal Music in Birmingham to show you the brand new versions of our DSL amplifiers. Okay, so as you can see there's quite a few in the range. They're all valve, they all have Celestion speakers, and basically they start off with the 1 watt, which is the smallest one, and then we move on to the 5 watts, then there's a 20 watt, and then we have a 40 watt combo and a 100 watt head. So they all have built-in reverb, and they also have an amazing sounding emulated out as well, which is a digital out, so you can use it straight into the desk at a gig, or even if you're into your home recording and you want to go straight into whatever you're recording to, you can do that. And they all have a silent recording mode as well, so we'll go into that in more detail in a little while. And on top of that as well, I guess the main thing to mention about the new DSL is that they've actually been revoiced. So we've made them a lot more vocal sounding, if you like. So we've shaved off some of the very high-end sizzle that was there before. The mid-range is a little bit more pronounced now, and we've also changed some of the speakers in the range as well. So what we'll do now is just show you the different amps in the range. So we're going to start off with the DSL1. So there's two versions of this. We've got the DSL1 head, which is on top there, and also the combo. Now again, all valve, and they have a 1 watt output, but they also have a drop down switch on the back which allows you to drop it to 1/10 of the original power. So with the 1 watt you get basically 1/10 of a watt when you use that switch, which is ideal for playing at home. And if you want to record direct out using the emulated out, you can disconnect the speaker on the combo so it's silent as well, so you're not going to annoy your neighbours. And they both have digital built-in reverb, and they're essentially 2 channels, so that's what DSL stands for, it's dual super lead. So what I'm going to do on the combo is just show you the clean sound first. So you get a real nice glassy sort of clean tone there. What you can do on the clean sound, if you sort of start to ramp up the volume and use the low power mode, you can actually get that to break up as well and get like a classic rock sort of sound. So now I'm going to show you the second channel, which is the overdrive. So this goes right from sort of classic rock straight through to sort of metal tones. So the gain at the moment, we haven't got too much on there. It's on about 9 o'clock and it sounds like this. Okay, and then I'll turn up the gain a little bit more. Okay, it's right about just above 2 o'clock now. Okay, so one more thing to mention with the DSL1, we've got this little tone shifter button here, and it basically scoops out the mid. So if you want that sort of more modern high gain sort of metal tone, push that in, and it basically gives you that mid cut, which sounds like this. Okay, so this is the DSL5, so it's a 5 watt combo. We've got a Celestion 1030 speaker in this one, and again it's a nice easy amp to use. So it's 2 channel, so we've got a shared EQ and a reverb, and then you've basically got a volume and a gain control for each channel. Again, it's foot switchable, so you can go from clean to overdrive no problem, and you get that sparkly nice pure clean tone straight through to classic rock and sort of modern kind of metal. Again, the emulated out on this is really useful. It's a soft tube digital out, so you can go straight into the desk or straight into your computer to do some home recording. And the low power mode on this amp is on the back, the little switch on the back, which takes you from 5 watts down to 1/10 of the original power. So that's a DSL5. Okay, so this is the DSL40, which is actually a brand new model in the range. Again, it has the low and high power mode, so it takes you from, on this particular model, from 20 watts on high, and then on low it's roughly half sort of power. Again, you've got the silent recording mode. You can just leave it in standby and use the emulated out if you want to record directly using the digital emulated out. And you've got your 2 channels, which are also foot switchable. Built-in digital reverb, and a Celestion 12-inch speaker in this one. So here is the clean sound first. And then the overdrive. Okay, so now we're looking at the DSL40 combo. So this is a 1x12 combo. It's got a Celestion V-type speaker in this one. And again, you've essentially got 2 channels and a shared EQ. But there's a couple of extra features on the 40 and the 100, which is the same kind of spec. Whereas each channel has now got 2 modes. So the first channel, which is usually clean, can be used as either clean or crunch. And then the overdrive channel has got 2 modes. It's got overdrive 1 and overdrive 2. So overdrive 2 being a little bit more saturated and compressed and basically more gainy. Another cool thing about the new versions of these combos is we've added 2 master volumes, again, which is foot switchable. So the original DSLs didn't have a master volume at all. You just had a volume for each channel. So now You've got a master volume, and a second one you can set, let's say for example if you're playing live and you want to boost certain sounds, so you're doing a solo or something like that, you can use the second volume for that using the foot switch. Again, effects loops on all of these and digital reverb emulated out. You've got a low power mode, and on these it's on the front, so low gives you roughly half the power and high gives you the full 40 watts. So again, they come with a two-way foot switch which allows you to go from channel 1 to channel 2 and turn the effects loop on and off. But you can also use an additional, or instead of that, sorry, a 6-way foot switch which allows you to basically access all 4 sounds of the amplifier. So you can go from the clean or the crunch, overdrive 1 and overdrive 2, and you can also toggle between master volume 1 and master volume 2 and turn the effects loop on and off. So that's the DSL40. If you want a head version of this, we do the DSL100. So apart from being a head and being 100 watts, the features are exactly the same. So that's the DSL40 and the DSL100.
Okay, so thanks for listening. I've been Steve Smith from Marshall Amps, and if you guys want to come and try these amps out for yourself, then please come into Fair Deal Music in Birmingham. Thank you.